Hello, this is Brian White, and you are watching The Grio with my brother Mark Lamont Hill.
Thanks for staying with us tonight on The Grio. I'm your host, Mark Lamont Hill. Former world number one tennis player Naomi Osaka has a new title to add to her name, Mom. The World Tennis Association announced Osaka has given birth to a daughter. The four-time major champion announced her pregnancy in January. In June, she confirmed that she and boyfriend, rapper Corday, would be welcoming a girl. Osaka has not played tennis since September of last year. Colin Kaepernick stars in a new football video game being released this year.
Football fans, this crowd is fired up. Players are powered up. And now to cap with the snap and more epic wild card action.
Kaepernick hits the field and the cover of Sabre Interactive's wild card football game.
To grow up playing football games, now be in a position to be on the cover of one, especially one that is exciting, the way wild card football is. No, I'm really looking forward to it coming out into the world, everybody getting to see and experience it.
Wildcard football is scheduled to release on October 10th. We love to see people of color contributing and excelling in every aspect of human endeavor. In the sports world, we have a few other names who are doing big things. We have 19-year-old Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs player who might be living under the pressure of being the greatest prospect in the NBA draft history. Christopher Eubanks, a shock even to himself, who made it all the way to Wimbledon. We'll have a look at his achievements so far. And of course, who doesn't love a good underdog story? That's what you get with Haiti's women's soccer team. Joining me for this conversation is Bianca Peart. She's a sports host at MSG Network, and Wosny Lambre, senior writer of The Ringer and co-host of the Woke Bros podcast. I want to thank you both for joining me on the show. I'm going to let our sister start first. What did you think about the hype behind Victor Wembanyama combined with that real tepid, I'll just say tepid, lackluster even, debut in the Summer League?
Listen, it's his debut, right? Not everything's going to be perfect. He has to ease into it. And for Victor, he's been on the go. First, he was in the French, playing in the French championship, went to the draft. Now he's traveling everywhere. So he's just busy. And now he had a little taste the first game. He performed much better the next game. And now he knows what he needs to work on to flourish this upcoming season.
He knows what he needs to work on, like making shots, not getting crossed over and falling, not turning the ball over. Yeah, check, and check. Wilson, I mean, are you being this generous? Bianca's being very nice today. Do you share her generosity in saying that, Wemby is in the right place, the right time, has all the talent, and just had a bad game or got off to a slow start?
Yeah, I kind of do have to share some of that generosity because I was actually there in Las Vegas for that very first game last Friday. And the tension in the building, the palpable excitement where it felt like thousands of soccer moms at the same time willing this guy to do something, anything that they could cheer for. I think the moment got a little bit away from him, which is to be expected from a 19-year-old who, yes, he may have been a professional for the past few years, unlike most of our 19-year-old guys coming into the league in America, because, of course, we're not allowed to be professionals until age 19 over here. But this is just a different stage and a different arena. And to be honest, him and his team have courted a lot of this attention. He's done a lot of interviews. He's got great polish. I think he's sort of been feeding this fame monster leading up to his Summer League debut. And, the moment got a little bit too big, but I think he'll be fine.
Bianca, should he just be quiet right now, not do the interviews, not do the podcast, not talk about his dinner with Hall of Famers, and instead just work on his game?
I mean, that's what he said. He said he needs to focus on basketball. His agenda has been, taken so many distractions. So that's the plan. He only played the 2 games, which is normal for players. They're not going to play the entire Summer League. So he's going to go back to the drawing board, focus, train, and get ready. That's what he wants to do. He just wants to play ball.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
Bianca, let's move to tennis real good. I want to stay with Bianca for 1 second. I want to move to tennis because we can talk about our brother Chris. He is living a career high right now. He's making it further than he's ever been before, further than just about anybody thought he would. What does it mean, and why has he been able to be so successful right now in this Wimbledon run?
It's incredible, and he's finally confident in his game, and it's showing now. With Chris, he wasn't used to playing on the grass. He needed tips. He called his mentor on how to play better on the grass court, and it was all about his footwork. So once he mastered his footwork, he won his first title a little while ago in Mallorca, and now he's showing out in Wimbledon, and it's just great to see him. He's tall, 6'7". He has a lot of power, so it's significant. And as a Black American, he's the third Black American to reach this state, sharing that with Arthur Ashe.
I mean, that's a pretty extraordinary cohort of people to be with when you standing next to the great, legendary Arthur Ashe, also a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Well, Steve, when you think about Wimbledon and what it can do for one's career, even if you lose, is it fair to say that Chris Eubanks is going to be on a new level now?
Yeah, absolutely. Making the quarterfinal of Wimbledon, which I think most tennis players would recognize as the title that you want to get. The other majors, of course, matter: Australian Open, U.S. Open, French Open. Like, people want to win those, but Wimbledon seems to be the crown jewel of the Grand Slam series, right? And so with the competition being that fierce, and to make it to the final 8, it's a huge feat. And I think what's great for him is that he's always displayed this level of talent. We mentioned the extremely powerful serve that he has, and his forehand is very powerful. That his technique has gotten to the point where he can make it this far in major championships is incredible, man. And I think we will see him go downhill with this success, and the momentum will keep on going.
All right, let's talk a little soccer, man. Haiti. We like to show love to our brothers and sisters around the diaspora. Why, Wolsney, is Haiti killing it right now, and how big or historic is this?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is a really proud moment for me as a first-generation Haitian American myself. This is pretty incredible feat for the women's side. I think the infrastructure has just been improved, right? The pipeline that funnels young girls into the game very early, not just that they're playing, but that they're being coached and trained at earlier and earlier ages, and the talent is able to, sort of flourish on the greatest stage. And yes, oftentimes you hear about how Haiti is the poorest country in the hemisphere. So that means these girls have a limited amount of resources, and that they're able to achieve this feat, even regardless of those obstacles. What can you say, man?
I just want to add that, again, these women, they can't even play home games in Haiti. They have to play their home games in Dominican Republic, just because of the security concerns. And now they're coming off the heels with FIFA. Unfortunately, the former president of this Haitian team was banned for life for alleged sexual accusations, abuse accusations. And now FIFA has reversed that. So now he's back in the throw of things. And despite all the drama, it's such a joy to see these women, first time ever at the World Cup. And, that's the type of light we want to see, and see them represent Haiti.
That's it. We love the Haitian people. We want to see them free. We want to see them liberated. We want to see them out from under the thumb of oppression. But right now in the Women's World Cup, we want to watch them carry the trophy to victory. That's going to be a big deal, not just for the Haitian community, but for all of us. Bianca, Wolsney, thanks so much for joining me. Everybody stay here, because still ahead, we honor the actress and the comedian, LaWanda Page. Now, you know her as Aunt Esther from Sanford & Son, but she got a whole lot more to tell. But first, it's about crime, the Russian mob, and an average Joe. Straight ahead, we're going to talk to actress Tammy Townsend about her new role in an amazing but dark comedy series.